It's in the game.
Wow.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You look at this Cowboy defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that
well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The first carry now. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Complete to Jaden Blue. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
The kick is good.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll buy some time right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Packers defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Cisse. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To pass, here's Jordan Love, eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Glove. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Caleb Downs. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Packers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
16 yards. And the Packers first down.
Throwing. Love. And this one too low. The Packers at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
That's taken in by Golden. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Now Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Flush to his right. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Stick, Mega. Hey, check Mega. Stick. Ready?
Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set, you, yellow. 52 blue, claws red. Black ultra.
To throw now. Here's Love. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
A loss of 10 yards.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Daniel Whelan now.
For the Packers.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it?
Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Packers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Let's go next. Blue. Third black shot.
Looking to throw. Love. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Ready. Yellow, 40.
Love from the gun. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. There he goes, right side. Off to the races. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw again on second down. Love. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Final play of the half, Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Looking to throw, Prescott. Call it a gain of a yard, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
You did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here we go. Here, smash, 10, black. Black shot.
On 2nd and 10, Love flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Escaping the pressure right.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now Love going to change things up. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a bit closer. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold it in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And they'll go on the ground. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here's more on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yellow, zoom.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Here's Prescott. That's caught by Flournoy. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Williams running left. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. They'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's second and 10.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Red, yellow. Claws red. Set.
Again, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Yellow. Grill green. Ready.
Love from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Love. Flushed out right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for two. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
That makes the score Cowboys 34, Packers 16.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Third down and 13. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Now, I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Here we go. Strike. Check. 50. Green. Yellow. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Quinnen Williams, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
17 yards on the play.
Love, he's going to change the play here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Slide blue.
Throwing. Love. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Cisse.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Blue and strike. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Ultra. Ultra. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for two.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marquise Bell. Takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Packers 22. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. Get away on defense, and let's face it, when you give it away 3 times,
Waiting. What do you think? Hey, here we go. What do you think? Yeah! What do you think? Here we go, here we go. What do you think? Yeah! What do you think? Here we go. What do you think? Yeah! What do you think? Yeah! What do you think? Yeah! What do you think? Yeah, Billy! What do you think? Ball.